Good morning, everyone. It is February 1st, 2017, and I welcome you to this morning's message. And as I was meditating this morning, what came to me to speak about with you is anger. Spirit says, talk to them about anger. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so what Spirit said to me this morning, and I've heard Spirit say some of this before. I've been learning about this and understanding this, and a lot of spiritual people think that anger is a bad thing. Ooh, if you're spiritual, you don't get angry. Well, that's not true. Everything has a purpose, and nothing is completely bad or completely good. We've got to try to get away from this black and white thinking. There are so many shades of gray, it's ridiculous. Okay? So, anger has a purpose. What is its purpose? Anger shows us boundaries, shows us where our boundaries are when someone's crossing a boundary with us. Anger shows us where we're triggered, what might need healing in us. Why are we being triggered? Where is that coming from? It can show us, something to reflect on, something that needs to be healed. Anger shows us where we're attached. What are we attached to about this and why? Anger can be used as a protection, as a way of, like I said, knowing where your boundaries are, but also some people take it so far as that they hold on to anger as a way of protecting themselves. For instance, I see in a lot of people that they hold on to anger and they can't forgive because they feel like if they let go and they forgive and they let go of that anger, that they will be taken advantage of, or someone will repeat an offense with them, that they'll allow that. But that's not necessarily true. Anger has a purpose, but you don't want to hold on to it. It's because when we hold on to anger, that it causes illness in us. It causes unhappiness within us. And we're not taught properly how to deal with our emotions, so we don't know this thing. So just be patient with yourself. It's okay. I know I've had my issues with repressing and holding in emotions, and not feeling safe to feel them, know how to feel them and deal with them, the way that I grew up. And that, I would say that, across the board, it's like that, in different variations. So people use it to protect. I'm going to hold on to this anger because then, I won't let this person in and they can't hurt me again, or I won't let other people in and they won't hurt me again. But all that does is keep us, miserable, in a constant state of misery, always having this barrier between us and this person, or us and many people, or all people, So we don't want to hold on to our anger, but we do want to respect it. We do want to give reverence to it. We want to examine it. We want to use it as a flag, to what to look for, to have interperspective. And for a time, until we figure out how to respond to things, we can use anger, yes, as a protection for a moment, but we don't want to hold on to it forever, or for long periods of time. So, we also don't want, we want to use it to propel us into action. We don't want to use it as a triggery response. We want to, which is called, reaction. We don't want to react to the anger. We want to respond to the anger. Spirit says, reaction then we're letting our emotions rule us and govern us. And we're not coming from a centered space. We want to be centered, and we want to respond, And we can express our anger, Spirit says, without in a constructive manner, without being, cruel and attacking of others. Because we don't walk in other people's shoes, okay? We do not know of their experiences. We do not know where they're coming from and why they act the way they act and do the things they do and what they've been through that created them to be the way that they are. So we cannot judge. We should not judge. There's no room for judgment. Everybody has their issues and their survival techniques, so to speak. So there really are, all these different shades of gray. So observe, take in, process, notice things when you have anger. And find a constructive way to use your energy. Respond. Do not react. It is reaction that can get us into trouble. Response is a grounded action. Reaction is an ungrounded action. Tap into your divine wisdom. Center yourself. Meditate on guidance for the greater good. We are in a time of awakening. Look inward for response. Allow anger and frustration. Allow your emotions to motivate you, but do not allow them to control you. And just use this energy, this fuel, to create good, to create new, to change. Let's not make the same mistakes in the past, where we've judged and we've divided and there's, all this anger and this hatred and, where has that gotten us? Nowhere. We're repeating and repeating the same mistakes, okay? And we need to move forward now. We do not need to keep making these same mistakes. I beg of you. Because, what do they say about doing the same thing over and over and expecting, a different outcome? They say that's insanity. Do you really want to be a culture of insanity? No, let's not. Let's find a healthy way to move forward, to create change, to create the world that we want. And that's it. That's my message for you today, you guys. Please consider this. And, stay grounded. Go into meditation. If you need help with your grounding, exercise, grounding meditations. I have a great meditation and a great energy protection, and filling yourself, connecting you, grounding you, protecting you. It's called the Tree Meditation. It's on my website, donnalakes.com, under healing products. Check it out. Or, get out in nature. That's grounding. Any type of meditation will help you to center. They even have meditation apps. My son's using a meditation app. I'm like, great. But also do your tree meditation. He's like, all right, I forgot how to do it. But he used to do it when he was younger and he had it memorized. But, then he entered his teen years and he, rebelled, and now he's finding his way at 16 already. He's like, hey man, that really helped me out. And it's chaotic out here in this world, and I got to get centered. So he's come back to meditation all on his own without anything from me. He's realizing that, it was a tool. It worked, and his life wasn't as good when he wasn't meditating. And now he's meditating again. He's finding his center. It's awesome. So proud of him. And so, we all need to follow suit after my 16-year-old. All right, so have a great day. Enjoy your coffee or tea. And blessings to all.